Oh, you're fine. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. I am wrapping up a day in Hollywood Studios. I hope you guys were. Thank you for those of you who joined on Streaming Disney today at 3. We did the Indiana Stunt Show. I hadn't ever done that before. I hadn't streamed it before. I've watched it once a very long time ago. And I just wrapped up a test signal on the Great Movie Ride with the Patreon group, which went really well. We had the best driver ever. He was so good. And now I'm standing in front of the dedication statue and plaque of Hollywood Studios. And I just thought that I'd walk out with you guys, give you a little look at the park and just what's going on here. I also wanted to remind you, though, that tomorrow morning we start week 2 of Morning Magic. And that's at 9 o'clock here tomorrow morning, Friday and Saturday morning. And we have a lot of fun stuff planned. Just one thing that I know we're doing for sure is Josh and I are going to hunt down the maple popcorn and try it. So you have to tune in for that. I think that's like really the main thing I wanted to say is to remind you guys to be here for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for a half hour in the Magic Kingdom, and then at 9:30 I go over to the Patreon group. I should call that Patreon magic. But anyway, at 9:30 I move over to the Patreon group, and we do about another half hour over there. The first stream is open to everybody who is here on the page, and the second stream is open to anybody who wants to sign up on Patreon. And I would be more than happy to have you all over there. I appreciate everybody who's been signing up. You guys are making my life. So thank you so much. I'm going to flip the camera around now, and we're going to walk a little bit onto Sunset Boulevard and then mostly down Hollywood Boulevard and just take a little look around. No, you're fine. Go ahead. There was a really close up of my face. Live streaming. Gotta love it. When I was streaming on Streaming Disney earlier, I actually ended up chasing the stormtroopers down Hollywood Boulevard. And I was like, yeah, that's not something I ever thought I'd say in my lifetime. Hey, Ash. I hope you all have had a very good middle of the week.
I think we like missed it.
And I want to welcome everybody because I noticed that I did get about 10 new people come over here after the Streaming Disney stream today. So welcome if you all are here now. I do things a little bit different over here. I'm a little bit more casual over here because this is my page. So I'm a little dorky and a little goofy, and I just go with that because trying to hide that would just really take a lot of energy. Nice, Ash. We did the Patreon stream. We did the Great Movie Ride, and it turned out really well. It's dark, and there's places you can't see anything, but the signal held, and we had a great driver. You know, that ride, in my opinion, you make it or break it based on who your driver is. And we had a fantastic driver, so that was really cool. I'm going to try to get on the right side of traffic. It's like, there's a thought. This day actually went by really fast for me. I was kind of expecting it to be a little longer, or feel a little longer. I love the music in this part of Hollywood Studios, the old-time Hollywood music. I really like it. I don't know if Randy is here or not, but I know he can catch this a little bit later, and he had asked earlier for Tower of Terror, so I'm kind of walking down this street for that reason. Ooh, but oh my goodness, I have to show you something. It's so pretty. I am such a girl, I swear. Yeah, we're coming over here to look in a shop window. Look at that dress. Oh my goodness. That's just beautiful. Okay, girly moment over. We'll go back to Tower of Terror now. Josh and I tried to catch Fantasmic last night, And for whatever, oh, I remember what happened. We left Magic Kingdom, and right when the monorails went down, and it took us like 2 hours to get to our car. And by then it was just too late to grab Fantasmic. Hi, Danielle. I know, that was beautiful. It just totally caught my eyes. I was walking down the street there. Live streaming, and you guys, if you haven't live streamed, you may not know this. There is a couple of seconds lag between what I'm seeing and saying here and when you guys see it. So sometimes if the comments seem a little out of sync or a little off, that's why, because I've probably actually seen whatever it is you're commenting to a couple seconds before. I found that out totally by accident when I was testing a live stream at the house, and I actually had my laptop open and I had the page open, and so I was live streaming and watching it at the same time. That was totally trippy. But that's when I realized, yeah, there's about a good 10 or 15 seconds, and sometimes that messes up the comments. All right, Beauty and the Beast is just getting out, so I have a little bit bad timing. We have just run into a sea of people. I wanted to give you guys a heads up too about the schedule. Josh and I, for the last couple of months, have been trying to do fireworks or shows on Monday nights together. And he and I talked about stuff last night. And with everything that we have going, he wanted to have Monday nights off, and we'd stream together on Tuesdays. So we're not going to be doing streams together on Monday at the moment. But Tuesdays, we're actually going to be streaming all day. Streaming and doing video and photographs all day on Tuesdays together. This next Tuesday is a Patreon exclusive because it's something that I promised for all the new patrons that have come in this month. We're going to do the Magic Kingdom all day in several different streams. That is just going to be on Patreon. But starting in February on Tuesdays, Josh and I will be kind of off and on all day Tuesday. So I'm actually excited about that. We want to put together a day of streams that kind of makes you feel like you had a little mini vacation here by the time we're done. We're going to go to resorts. We may hit Disney Springs. We'll hit a couple of parks. It's going to be quite a challenge, but I'm really excited about seeing if we can bring that together. Yeah, Brian, sure. And I will do Everest at some point. I will not ever do Tower of Terror. Hey, I just did the Great Movie Ride though, and I survived, so I will have you know, I am no total coward. It gets scary on that Great Movie Ride. Aliens tried to get you, the gangsters tried to get you, but I was brave and I went on it anyway. Oh, cool, Jennifer. Yeah, we were really talking about it a lot yesterday because Disney 11 is just my page, and it's just me that's streaming over here. And it's kind of unrealistic to stream every single day because both Josh and I were so exhausted last week. We really want to do the morning show because we're loving that. And we thought if we put together another full day where we kind of took it on, like I said, like a mini vacation. We want to start at a hotel and make it feel like you're here for the day, or for the week in one day. I don't know. And then at the end of it all, my plan is to put highlights together in a YouTube video, kind of like a souvenir video of our trip or of our day together. So I'm really, really excited about it. That'll start in February. All things, go as planned. Yes, sir, Brian. when I do Everest, believe me, when I do Everest, the whole world will know. It will be everywhere because it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to be like, ha, I did it. I am a huge Oswald fan. Huge. I actually have a stuffed Oswald that I usually carry around in my purse because Oswald reminds me not to give up. Not ever. Because you do not know what's going to happen next. No matter how hard the fall, no matter how big the fail, you keep going. And that's what Oswald reminds me. I think so, Randy. I think it's going to be really cool. And I think it'll be worth us not streaming, because I won't be streaming Monday or Wednesday, because just to get ready for it, and then the next day we'll probably be exhausted, quite frankly. But I think it'll be worth missing Monday and Wednesday for what we're going to bring to you guys on Tuesdays. I think it's going to be super cool. And if you guys aren't on Patreon, I have hooked it up so that if you click the Use App button here on the site, it'll take you to Patreon and you can get all the information there. Patreon is kind of like a subscription. You sign up monthly, but you can sign up for as little as $1 a month, and it just helps support the streams. It helps me pay my bills so I can be out here to stream, things like that. Pretty good. That was the one, actually, I got to go to the media event for that. So I got to meet all the behind the scenes people, the director, the producer, the stars. That was really cool. They had a real passion for that film and for Walt, and I really loved that. I'm going to stop here for a second. Trying not to totally block traffic. So what I want to do is I want to do like a 360 and give you guys a total view all the way around. Yeah, it was a really good, I was going to say night, but it wasn't. It was in the afternoon. It was a really good afternoon. I don't know if you guys can see Pluto at the top there. That's one of my favorite things here. And somebody asked me the other day too, and Amy and, oh, here's another gorgeous dress for the girly side. Somebody asked me the other day about Amy and I and doing a shopping stream. We are still planning to do that. It's not, sometimes working for Streaming Disney, it gets a little confused because we're not the same, but you know, there are only so many ideas to go around, so sometimes we come up with the same ideas, and then it gets a little confusing. What Amy and I are planning to do is a little different. Amy and I actually have a personal shopping site where you can, you know, find us. It's parkshoppers.com, and what we want to do on the stream that we want to do is we just want to like highlight some of the fun stuff we see, especially the new merchandise when it comes out. Sorry, and you know, show you some of the stuff that's not on the app. You don't have to buy anything. Just we want to show it to you. We get excited about it, especially when new merchandise comes in. Today, Nancy, it was busy. I haven't been over to Magic Kingdom today. Magic Kingdom is almost always busy, though. One thing you want to look for when you're here is look to see when the magic hours are, and avoid that park like the plague. Unless you're staying, then come for the magic hours and then go somewhere else, because whatever park has magic hours is going to be the busiest park that day. Yay, 52 days! Randy, the Hidden Mickey stream right now is set up as a Patreon challenge. We need to get 5 people to sign up before Saturday, and we will do, as a celebration, we will do a Hidden Mickey stream. So, if y'all are thinking about signing up on Patreon, if 5 of you do before Saturday, we're going to do a Hidden Mickey stream to celebrate. This is where you will find Donald Duck much of the time over here. In his traditional sailor suit. Because like you can find him over in Mexico at Epcot, but he's over there in, you know, with his sombrero and everything. It's very cute. I want to take you outside here. I want to show you the new topiary they put up when they brought the tree down. I actually got a photo taken in front of it, so I may post that later today and you'll see it then, but I'll let you guys see it now. I actually didn't get a lot of pictures taken today. I'm still trying to balance out the taking photos to the doing streams. It's like if I'm here on a streaming day, I tend to just do the streams and photos kind of fall by the wayside. So I need to come out here on a day just to do photos. Still have our annual pass holder line, which was only supposed to be here till mid-January, and it's still here. I'm so excited about that. I really like the Utopia area because it's Mickey and Minnie, and it's not often you see them both together. Sometimes for food and wine, or I mean not food and wine, for flower and garden, but yeah, for food and wine too, I guess. But there it is in the distance. We'll get a little closer, and I'm actually looking at their backs, so we'll go around the front. This is, of course, where the tree was over Christmas.
Isaac.
I have a tiny little grip. It's a little tripod with like bendy legs, and I have that on the phone, and that helps tremendously. Sorry, you guys. I'm gonna try to hang on. I'm gonna try to position this so that the sun isn't gonna blind everybody. Wait. Oh, thank you, Minnie. But I'm actually looking. I'm in the market to get an actual stabilizer for the camera or for the phone, because I know that'll make it even smoother. But the grip does help. It's cute, right? I like that. And then, of course, this is one of my other favorite things here. I like water. I'm a water person. So I kind of love this big lake over here. I think it's gorgeous. I used to, when I first moved here, I didn't have enough money yet for an annual pass, and I was still writing full time. And I used to come out here to write. What I used to do is come over here to studios and then take that boat to the Swan and Dolphin and set up in their courtyard and write all day. So I always used to post pictures. This is my morning commute. Oh, Jennifer, you know what? I will do that at some point.
Boys, can you sit on the bench? Come sit on the bench. We take
I will do that at some point. I actually have to head home in the very near future. But I was thinking the other day, it would be great to take the boat from Disney Springs over to Port Orleans. Seriously, I have a notebook full of stream ideas. I have to remember to be patient and go slowly, slow and steady. That's what we're going for this year. Which is too rich for your blood, Vicky? Anyway, I know that not everybody loves water like I do, but there you go, there's all the water. Hi, Jonathan.
Grandma, and I'll show you the picture. You could lose your shoes.
Alright, y'all, I am going to go ahead and wrap up. I appreciate you being with me for this tiny little snippet around Hollywood Studios. I hope it brightened up your day if you needed your day brightening. I am going to head home because I've got some stuff to do tonight and I've got to get to sleep really early so that I'm not a zombie at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning on the stream. Oh yeah, Vicky, no, I know. But it's fun to look at. You're welcome. You have a great evening too, Jennifer. Everybody have a great night, and I really hope to see y'all at 9 a.m. That's Eastern time, of course, in Magic Kingdom. Josh and I will start our next 3-day adventure with y'all. And check out Patreon, and make sure you have the live notifications turned on for the page, because when I'm able to do an extra stream, I will, like today, I will go ahead and just do that. So I want to make sure you don't miss anything. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a fantastic evening, and thank you for being here.